Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Chris et bienvenue dans mon Expedition 33. And we're coming off the last episode where we did it. We did it. We completed the mission. The expedition succeeded. Did it. So, if you haven't seen the last episode, obviously this is your opportunity to avoid spoilers. But you've been warned. But man, we did it. We took down the Paintress. We did. We went up there. We stomped her. It was incredible. It was a goddamn spectacle. When we showed up there, we made it. Right? We faced off with the Renoir one last time, and it was goddamn good. It was absolutely incredible. His music, I still literally after the last episode, I spent like almost like a half hour just listening to the soundtrack again, Un Via Teme, and that I could not look up the lyrics for it because I'm pretty sure that would be too much. But man, the fact that it is essentially, it's like life loving you. That's essentially what that battle music was, and it was so good. Like I had to go buy the soundtrack after that, and just like, it was great. Obviously listen to some of the other songs too, but it was incredible. Not to go off on a rant about that, but my god, it's fucking amazing. Right? We had this whole confrontation with him and the curator, and it was crazy. Like the curator and Maelle, curator took Maelle's hand, and they gommaged Renoir. They did, and then we went and fought the Paintress, which was absolutely epic. It was genuinely so good, and taking her down was, like, near the end, it was honestly really sad, because she's distraught. Everything we know leading up to that point, with the hints between Renoir and what we've been reading and just kind of inferring, and then just from talking with her before the fight, right? She is distraught and grieving over the loss of her children, which were confirmed to be, obviously, Alicia, we knew, but also Verso. So, in some capacity, the Verso that we know isn't real, and Alicia that we saw is not real. They're both not real, because she even talked about the fire. She's like, they died. You can't be here. And then it all comes back to like why Verso saw Maelle and got so like, oh my god, this is our chance. We could do this, right? Like maybe, right? And it's because Maelle looks like Alicia, which we figured, but he figured that she would think something, right? And I don't know, we don't know all the ins and outs yet, but essentially what I picked up is that the entire thing isn't real. Because right at the last bit of the last episode, right, we come off of this, we go back, heroes, Expedition 33, the ones that came after, ones who did it, victors, taking down the Paintress, wiping the number away, saving the world and Lumiere. But it wasn't quite that simple, because Alicia had given Verso a letter earlier. We never knew what it actually said until now, when they read it. Right, Verso was reading it to himself, and that letter was actually meant to go to Maelle. And in it, it revealed so much. There's still questions, but it absolutely changed the entire dynamic of this entire game in that one letter. And it's that the curator in there, Alicia refers to the curator as Maelle's father. And that the Paintress paints the warning on the monolith every year. She puts the number up there to warn everyone outside about what's gonna happen. Because she doesn't wield the gommage. The curator does. And he's the one who's been doing everything. It's an act of, according to the letter, it's an act of love. Now, I'm not really sure how that translates yet, but that's the idea. And then they talked about something like, it was, he thought taking her down could like bring her back. But Alicia said that essentially completing the expedition would honestly doom everything. Because we would essentially be taking out the one force that was actually keeping the opposing force that would seek to essentially destroy everything, eliminate everyone, right? Her father. And that was the whole warning on the monolith. She did what she could, right? She was apparently losing power, right? And then he was wielding the gommage as an act of love. Not really sure what that exactly means yet, but basically she was never the enemy. Right? And ironically, it's exactly the same way Sophie was thinking in the beginning. But it doesn't matter now because we took her out. She's gone. And now the soul wielder of death is out there. And he did one more gommage. And we lost everyone. At the end of the last episode, there was one final gommage, and it hit everyone in Lumiere, and everybody disappeared, including us. We did see Verso, but he was by the dock. He was one of the first to get hit, I'm sure. But we lost Ciel, Lune, Gustav's apprentices, everyone, even Maelle. And it was, we won, but we still lost. And now we're here. And I'm not really sure what it means, because this is apparently an epilogue, where we are kind of Maelle, but also Alicia. But according to Alicia's note, Maelle was Alicia as Alicia should have been. And we don't know what that really means. But I'll stop rambling for now. I went into a lot of deep introspection here, and also obviously a lot in the last episode. But Yeah, no, it's been a time. So we got a whole new outfit. This is the manor. We don't know if this is like located. You know, where we've seen it. Or something. It implies this is the past, right? We even saw a glimpse of who I initially immediately thought was Gustav, but it was actually just a younger Verso. It was a younger Verso pre-scar, right? Very cleaned up, and then we woke up. Right, and I don't really know, obviously the whole idea that none of what we know is real. And what I mean is like everything on the continent, Lumiere, us ourselves. When I say ourselves, I'm talking about like...
Come along now. I'm in Renoir's atelier.
Boy. When I say ourselves, I'm talking about like everyone that we've known and played, like all of the Nevrons, all of the world that we've been kind of running around. It's all not real. It's been painted. The damage from the fire runs too deep. This wall can't be saved. Papa can repair the fire damage, and Clair can repaint the walls, but it will never be the same. Papa Renoir. Okay, so the fire, obviously the fire already occurred, right? We're already injured from it. Surprisingly intact, though. Whoa. This is what I'm talking about. This was a crazy reveal. Because it's like, you look at it, I'm like, that's Gustav, but it's not, it's Verso. But then it's like, wait, is Gustav and Verso to what Alicia and Maelle is? And then would that imply that... I mean, in a way, it's like more than fate that brought Alicia and Gustav together. In a way, and they had a dog. We did see the dog portrait before, in his room. And Renoir. We know the Renoir and the paint and the curator. Whoa. Okay, that seems like something. Renoir and the curator seem to be the same person. They seem to be exactly the same. Oh. It's very clear that they're the same. Renoir is now gone forever. Like, we homaged him. He's gone. I realize it seems to be something that Maelle can just do now. She knows how to do, since the curator taught her. But... so Renoir is gone.
Alicia, quit dawdling. End of the corridor, you know where it is.
Yep, I'm coming. I'm going. Just also looking around. But... that's crazy. Look, it's Esquier. Which well... I guess it would make sense, right? Like, Esquier did say that he's been friends with Verso for a long time. I don't know if that was pre-fire or not, though. Is that actually it on fire, or is that like another place? Our family's artwork, the little one in the corner, is mine. Oh. The only one deemed acceptable for the wall. That's wholesale. It's the manor. Adorable. Okay, so we're not Maelle. So Maelle really is gone. It is. We're Alicia. Which, I mean, Alicia seemed nice. It's It's not anything against her. Clair's harp and my mom's piano. Verso, I miss hearing you play. I miss all the silly songs you wrote for me. Yeah. Did Verso not survive the fire? I mean, that's what it seemed to imply when we went up to the Paintress and she saw Maelle, right? But then she also saw Verso and was like, Verso, wait. And then even during the fight, she's like, did I imagine the fire? Is that real? Our presence very much confused her. But she did confirm that we, like our team, our people, like Maelle and our Verso, were creations of the curator, not her. Whoa. Whoa. This is... Oh my god, look at that. It's a... Wait a minute, that's... I mean, it may not be exactly, but it's like, is that Seren? Wait a minute. Whoa, that's the one that we saw that was dead in old Lumiere. The Axon. That's how we figured out, like, oh, they can be killed. We just gotta be able to do it. It's like carrying the entire, the whole city on his back. Just symbolic in some way, but I wonder... Oh, that means... So they do, in a way, correspond to everyone. What? Because the mask... Okay, the mask one. The mask Axon. When we defeated it, Verso said... That was Verso, wasn't it? And then he said Renoir, with a question mark. Right? So... Is this her? Like, this represents Mother. Does this represent Renoir? Or Verso? I would imagine it's Renoir, right? I don't know, maybe it's whoever of them was the founder of Lumiere. Right, I guess? Like, the weight of the whole city is on them. Symbolism. But... That's fascinating. Because then... Because we beat 2 Axons. And one was already killed. So that's 3. Right, so then it would be Mother, Renoir, and Verso. Those are the 3 Axon. But there's a 4th one. That's on a mountain that we can't reach. He mentioned that. So we don't even know what that one is. Son of a bitch, there it is. There's the masks. They painted these. Oh, they look at them anyway. Is she creating him? Or what is it?
Finally.
What? Long hair.
Our little shadow is awake.
Shadow. My god, she looks like Sophie. What? Like she's kind of got like the same face a little bit. Are they not? What? The paint's on the eyes. Like paint. What? What does it mean?
Our parents are quite the stubborn pair. They're still fighting each other inside the canvas.
We're sisters. Okay. Wait a minute. They're fighting each other inside the canvas? So they're like projecting themselves in there? What?
He has her imprisoned at the top of the monolith, and she has him trapped beneath. It's a stalemate.
No. What? Wait a minute. I'm worried they've been inside the canvas for so long. Did you see Verso?
You're as bad as Aline. He's not Verso. He's a painted copy built from our mother's memories. You do well to remember that.
No fucking way. I know that. I'm not a child.
Don't roll your eyes at me, sister dear. I know you're not a child, but you're not grown either. And too many in our family have lost all caution and sense of late.
Worried they've been inside of the canvas for so long.
They've spent longer than this in other canvases. It's not that dire. Yes, I know. Maman's been in there for quite a while already. And Renoir is wasting time in there, trying to help someone who doesn't want his help. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
Are you telling me that that's where we are? That's where we've been? Everything we've done? Everything that's happened is just inside that painting? They're fighting inside the portrait. The whole thing. The curator, right, trapping her at the top of the monolith. That's where she the Paintress is. She's up there, and then he, the curator, doing the whole thing to get to her. Oh my god. It's all in the painting. Can you help my mom? Can you help Papa? I'm trying to conclude questions.
Help her do what? Run away and hide? She's already succeeded there.
Okay, I know I know like we're outside now, but like Clea is so cold about all this, and it's like she doesn't have near the investment that we do emotionally.
Honestly, if Aline wants to numb herself in the canvas, then let her.
Yeah.
Grief is no excuse. We're all grieving.
Yeah, it seems to be the case.
She's a grown woman, and she was the head of the Painters' Council. She failed her responsibilities.
That feels a little harsh.
I don't have time to coddle her. And before Verso died, she would have said the same.
Yep, so he for sure did actually die in the fire. Alicia did not. But the Alicia that was in the painting, she was the real one? What if he's like, I'm trying to think, like, so was obviously, like, the Verso's not real. They're talking literally about the place that where we've been existing, and this entire game so far is in there. And so the Alicia, whenever she comes in and like time stops, everything goes like monochrome. Is that her? That's why it's right. Like I maybe because she doesn't physically exist there in the same way. But either way.
I already have. Aline is more skilled than Renoir, but I've tipped the scales in his favor.
At least we know for sure that his mom, Aline, the journal that we found, is the mom.
I have my pets in place. She who controls chroma controls the canvas. I can't take her chroma, but I can keep it from returning to her.
Pets in place. What is that? Your pets. She who controls chroma controls the canvas.
Yes, it's enough. It's just a matter of time. As she weakens, Renoir is able to erase her oldest creations.
What are her oldest creations? Oh my god. Wait. Wait. Will you say the oldest creations? Talking about, like literally, not just literal age, but the oldest based on when they were created. As in, like, the Gommage, for example. As she gets weaker, every year, she gets weaker, and he's able to erase sets of her creations. Always the oldest creations, but they have to go to the oldest every time, and it works its way down as she gets weaker. And now that we took her out, there's nothing stopping her or stopping him from just erasing everything, and not just the oldest.
With the exception of her obscene fake family. She's made them immortal, but luckily, they're also quite useless.
Damn. Obscene fake family. So she did create. Wait a minute. So does that mean she created? Did she not remember creating Verso and Maelle? Because she made the whole claim that Renoir created them. She's like, oh, you're his creations. I taught him how to paint and he uses it against me. So then, who's the fake family? Well, obviously, like, the fake Renoir that we met. But, God damn it.
I need you to take care of yourself while I'm gone.
Okay. You're leaving?
Don't be naive. The world doesn't stop simply because our family is in mourning.
I mean, true.
The conflict is spreading, and there are things I must do if we painters are to survive.
So painters, it's not so literal as just those with the ability to paint, but to paint like that, like chroma painting, like essentially like magic painting. I want to help.
You will do nothing. You're too weak to do anything useful. You'd be a liability.
God, Claire, you're kind of a bitch.
The writers used you against us once before. They won't hesitate to use you again.
Who the hell are there's the painters and the writers? Who are the writers?
And I can't promise that I'll make the same choice Verso made.
Jesus. I don't know, I'm assuming that's implying like Verso saved us in the fire, but it cost him his life. And now she's implying, like, if it's between, you know, giving up her life to save Alicia, she's like, I'm probably not going to do that. so, I don't know, you're kind of mean.
Verso traded his life for yours. I both love and hate him for that. The damn fool.
Yeah, well, good. Go ahead and project that on me. That's cool. That's healthy. That's good. You know, make me feel like shit because of that. God damn it.
Although, if you really want to be useful, then enter the canvas and help Renoir. I need him back here sooner rather than later.
It is. It is her entering there. That's why, like, time stops and things get weird whenever she shows up.
I'll fight this war alone if I have to, but I'd really rather not. Can you handle that? Lest you forget, the only reason those two are in there is because your naivety cost Verso his life.
Wow. That's... Who says that? Jesus.
Good. Go to the canvas when you're ready. And repaint your throat when you're in there, before you completely forget how to have a conversation.
Okay, I get it. Like, you're grieving, too. Alright, but the projection is a little bit unneeded. It's just fucking cruel for no reason. That's sick. On the left, it's Maelle. And is in the middle, is that supposed to be... Supposed to be her? Is it supposed to be Alicia? Oh, man. Ah, it's the tree. It's the tree where we laid Gustave's arm. We set him to rest at that tree. Well, they're all here because they've all been painted. They all... Is this in the... Whoa, this guy's kind of crazy looking. But... With this guy, the dog... Huh. I don't think we've been there. That doesn't look familiar. I don't know, they all... Obviously, everything in that... Everything in here is based off of things that they've painted or experienced or know about, right? So that definitely is the manor on fire. And this dude in the middle, or not the middle, but on the left. Is he the one doing it? That's sick. It's like a bowl with the sphere on it, and there's like a person to scale. That's huge. Is that thing? It is. It is. Oh my god, it's made of people. I just realized that, like, the horn areas, they're people. In the same way. That really changes the perspective of everybody on the entire... There is a living world in there that has thoughts and process. They've all literally existed in Lumiere. And they've gone and had lives and families and people. And they've grown up. And they've only to be eliminated by Renoir. But even outside of that, like... They've made it a mission to create expeditions to go stop the Paintress because they have no concept of what's going on, and no one's... Oh my god, this is insane. It quite literally restructures the entire thing. What? Verso's childhood canvas where we used to play, where he painted Esquier and Monoko. That's why they're his best friends. That's why they've been best friends for as long as they've known each other. Because he literally made them. And that's why Monoko's acting like that. Because he knows He knows, probably. In some way, right? Even if he doesn't, the fact that... Ah. And where Mama and Papa now fight. Clea's right, it's my fault. I should help fix this. Okay, I don't think it's your fault. Fault is a wild word for that, but... I do want to fix this, I do. If I can. Verso would have. It would be nice to talk and breathe again without pain. Without my face being. Not that that's the reason to do this. No, it's the right thing to do after everything I've caused. Enter the canvas? Jesus, God, all of this is stemming from their grief of the fire and losing Verso. Is that the whole... That's only and Clea is not... Her grief is very lashing out and blaming us for a decision that Verso made because we happen to be in the situation that made Verso make that choice, but it's our fault. Huh. God damn it. So we're going...
If we bring Maman out of the canvas, she'll try to return. We must hide the canvas.
Well reasoned. And such a clever hiding spot you've chosen. She'll still find it, but I'm impressed.
Oh, we moved it in the house. Somewhere else.
This only truly ends if you destroy the canvas. And that means stopping the final sliver of Verso's soul from painting.
What? Oh.
See? That wasn't so hard. Wait. That's Aline's chroma. Stay calm. Don't let it take control of you.
Uh-huh.
Calm, Alicia, or it'll paint over you. What an auspicious start. Well, you're about to be reborn in this world as one of Aline's creations. Have fun. At least this will keep you out of trouble until I get back.
She's not great. She's... Reborn as one of Epilogue Alicia. Reborn as one of her creations? Just from her... Wait. Are we actually... Oh, literally born.
She's a girl. She's a girl. She's beautiful. What a lovely voice. My love, did you decide on a name?
Yes. Oh, my darling girl. We have precious little time together. You'll never know us. But I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to know you're not alone. You will always be the beautiful child I held in my arms. You will smile the brightest smile. You will cry iridescent tears. You will know love. And you will know pain. You will know loss all too well. Because we live in an unforgiving world. But you are strong, and you will survive. You will struggle, and you will learn. You'll find people to call your own, and you will shine as their guiding light. For you will change the world, and the people around you. You'll forever be our princess. I have decided on her name. And her name will be... Maelle.
Yeah. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Act 3. No. What? Act 3. Whoa. Wait, this is literally just after. Just after the Gamache.
Alicia.
Actually, I prefer Maelle.
I think I do too. But I'm not really Verso, and you're not really Maelle, are you?
Bro.
You're not Verso, no. You look and sound just like him, but you're you. I'm still Maelle, though. You should have helped me remember.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. If I'd listened to Maman, if I hadn't trusted the writers, Verso would still be alive and you...
Wouldn't exist.
wouldn't be caught in the middle. Maman did a terrible thing, painting you into Verso's canvas, giving you his memories, pretending the fire only took me. But I'm glad you exist.
Your father was right to erase everyone is better this way.
Better for who? Verso would never have wanted his canvas gone. He loved Esquier and his gestrels and Grandis.
It was killing our mother. Staying here so long in a make-believe world with her make-believe family.
It's not make-believe. It's not. You're not to me. Papa's here. He'll help me fix Lumiere.
Will he?
Maman painted a rather unflattering portrait of him. He's much warmer than the Renoir, you know.
I bet.
God damn it. Lumiere. Painted power pictos? The power to deal more than 9,999 damage. So this is like a new type of picto? Recovered her memories as a paintress. as a paintress. She has access to new skills. What the I genuinely was suspicious that the game was gonna end by actually defeating the Paintress. And then the epilogue happened. And I was like, oh, we're gonna wrap this up, I guess. And now we're in Act 3, and I'm like, there's more. There's more. It could literally couldn't be the best thing that they did. Was I didn't expect an Act 3, son of a bitch. So we're here in Lumiere. The fact that he's the reason. This is his painting. This is his portrait. He made this world. He did all this. He made the gesturals. He made SGA the most powerful thing in the universe. His best friend, Monoko. The gestural. It was a whole world. It was a whole world that he painted and made and was here. And the only reason that the Gommage is happening is because of them fighting. Is because they both, Renoir and Aline, are fighting, and they're fighting in his painting. And that's what's killing everybody. Because he's trying to destroy.
Your father was the one erasing everyone. Why would he help repaint everything?
I hid the canvas before I entered, so Maman can't come back again. There's no need to erase the canvas anymore.
He'll want you to go home.
I'm not at risk like Maman. I haven't been in this canvas that long. Besides, Papa has a soft spot for me. He'll listen.
So because she helped defeat the Paintress, kicked her out. So it kicked Aline out of there. So her sitting in the chair in the trance, she got like knocked out of it. And she's like in the room. The painting's gone. She cannot come back in here. And therefore, Renoir has no reason to keep deleting things. Erasing people. He's no reason to. Allegedly. Right? Okay. He has a soft spot for you. Well, hopefully that's true. That's her brush.
Papa!
Alicia.
So he looked like that because of Aline.
I thought I told you to stay home.
Technically, my body's at home.
Some of Eline's finest work. I regret that it caused you so much pain. What Aline did was unfair to you most of all. Please, accept the Descendre family's apologies. I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but perhaps that's the outcome we both desire.
What?
I'm proud of you. Getting your mother out of the canvas was not easy. Once we erase the canvas, we won't have to worry anymore.
She's home now. Why?
You know your mother. Verso painted this canvas. It contains a piece of his soul. She'll never willingly part with it.
No.
For the sake of the living, we must part with the dead.
No, Papa. See, I hid the canvas.
She will always find it. This is our only opportunity, while she's too sick from her prolonged descent into the canvas to return.
No. Papa. Papa, please. This is Verso's only canvas. You can't destroy the last piece of him that we have. This is my home now. You can't just decide...
Your home? After all that with your mother, you want to stay?
You know how little remains of my life outside.
Alicia, you'll die. You've already been here longer than you should.
But...
No. Look at me, I said no. I am not letting my daughter risk her life. Alicia.
I'm not, Mama. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again!
Oh, God.
No!
Oh. Oh, it's the painting that was on the table.
It's time to go home.
Holy shit. We're all seeing the same thing, don't worry. It's... No! What? Don't you dare.
Mes amis!
Oh my god. Oh man. And Minoko.
Verso, come on. Come on.
Verso, we gotta go, man. What? He...
I can see them.
You can see. Bruh. He literally pulled in the giant, like, ox thing, and... Oh my god. Dude, fucking... Renoir is so strong, I think he broke my graphics card. Like, that shit went straight... It was too strong. He was too strong. Oh my god. And... What could she see? What is she... What?
I did it so easily. What am I doing wrong?
Don't be discouraged. It's only been a day since you remembered your Paintress side.
We believe in you.
So her ability to paint.
Remember them.
To create.
Painting isn't about verisimilitude. It's about essence. Truth of who they are. Your father made the axons, right? She who plays with wonder, he who guards truth with lies. They're the essence of your mother and your brother.
Ah, that's who they were. It was Verso and her. So cool. Ellie. No way! What? Stop. No shit.
How did we? He got marched.
And they remember. Oh my god.
Maelle, your hair.
Ah, thank
we
God.
have much to talk about.
So much. So much. Too much. Even.
So you were her daughter? And you were a paintress too?
So cool, right?
So.
And you knew this whole time! You fucking coward! You betrayed us! We trusted you!
You can bring them back too. Yeah? Everyone we've lost.
Yeah, but I need chroma and Papa controls all the chroma in the canvas.
Oh shit.
No. Not all of it. The expeditioners. The ones killed by Nevrons. Gustave noticed their chroma remains in their bodies. They
He
never
did.
dissipated. Like the gamage.
It's old chroma and not pure. It won't be like bringing the two of you back, but we could use it in other ways.
Time for the greatest expedition in history.
Holy shit. What? The greatest expedition in history. Oh my god. What a roller coaster. Jesus. Oh my god. I'm so happy that that's so great. I'm so happy that I thought I was like that's it. It's Verso and her now, and we gotta go beat up their dad. But no, now it's all of us getting ready to beat up her dad. God damn it. Oh yeah, we don't have the curator, not a thing anymore. So we did. Man, it's so strange, but it's also it's so jarring to actually be back here. The whole thing just, I'm not gonna go on about it for too much, but the fact that I thought it was really ending, and then going back and being like, oh well, not only is there more, we have a whole other act to go through now. Maelle's got white hair, which is really cool. But here's more skill points and items and weapon upgrades and everything that we were doing before. Whew. She get a new weapon? No, it's still this one. Okay. Now we can upgrade it again. That's gonna be a big jump. I feel like I don't want to until I know what we're gonna do. You know? Man, and that brings us back here. So we can go back out into the world and explore. We got so many places we gotta go check. There's so much still to do. Oh my god. Okay. I do really like this one. Okay. Base task in 1 dark stain to 200. Kind of. You know what? 20. Let's go. Perfect. Why? Because that'll give us our level 20 ability, and I think that one is super cool. All right. Now, I will dwindle on this. We could do all this later. But when we did learn, what is it, a skill? We learned a skill for Maelle. Did we? It was these. Because we didn't have, these were locked. Void damage. Deals very high void damage to all enemies. Also gives 35% of a gradient charge. And then Burning Canvas deals high single target void damage. 5 hits, applies 1 burn per hit. Damage increase for each bird on the target. Oh my god. And then we got Stendhal. Stendhal deals extreme single target void damage. 1 hit, removes self shields, and applies defenseless. But it says remove self shields. Does it remove ours or theirs? But I mean, we'll find out if we use it. Right, with the concept of self shields. I imagine it consumes ours to apply defenseless to them. We have Phantom Strike though, because this seems like super sick. But very cool. We almost got all of his. There's still a handful we don't have, but... Damn. Crazy. Oh my god. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It will be okay.
Lune.
I was right not to trust you.
I mean, to be fair, we did suspect he was hiding some shit for the longest time. And the way that he acted around Renoir and then acted around the Paintress when we got up there, right? It was like the looks he was giving her, and it was suspicious.
And what would you have done in my position?
I wouldn't have betrayed my expedition. I would have warned them that everyone they cared about was about to be erased. That they were about to be erased. I would have told them the truth. Because after everything we've been through, we deserved that.
She's not wrong.
So you choose your expedition over your mother?
That's your problem. You think in false dichotomies. It wasn't an either-or situation. Other solutions were possible if you'd only trusted us enough to ask.
Knowing what you know now, would you have helped me force my mother out of the canvas? I don't apologize for saving her. But I am sorry I broke your trust. And I will do everything I can to help bring everyone back.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Doesn't really build up the bond, but that is a bold... The fact that we can bring back everyone who was gommaged, allegedly, if we can get enough chroma, pure chroma, Maelle can do it. That's... shit. Damn.
Save it. I don't need your mea culpa. You did what you felt you had to. Of course, you were wrong. But, oh well.
The second he noticed Maelle and was talking to Monoko, it was like, okay, he's got a secret plot that we're never going to know about until it's too late.
I thought you'd be more upset.
I was. I got over it.
Damn.
Everything I knew about our world is wrong. And you know what? I don't care. 'Cause death isn't death anymore. And that means I can see my husband again.
God, that's a really good point. Yeah, because it would be like when you realize like your existence is just you're essentially just painted. You're made up. You're real, but not real in the sense you thought you were. Then the concept of death and coming back from it, like they were gommaged and they came back. And her husband was gommaged. So then, technically, yeah.
CL.
Oh, please. I'd sacrifice you in a heartbeat to get him back. So, I understand.
Thank you.
As long as you help me bring Pierre back. You owe me.
Pierre.
You got it.
Her husband Pierre. It's an interesting name. I think what it was, doesn't Pierre Here, I mean rock or something like that. SK would like him. I gotta say, right? Better to have lost a rock than to have never had one at all.
Not to say I told you so, but I do believe that I did, in fact, tell you so.
To be fair, you 100% did.
Thanks for the support. Was it worth it? What will you do now?
I'll do my best to earn their trust back.
Yeah.
Quite a steep hill to climb.
Truly is. And it will be. But it is fascinating that he is not Verso, but he's Verso. He's our version of Verso. And as far as he's concerned, he's Verso. He knows he's not. But he is? He's got to be exhausted. Honestly. Knowing his purpose, though.
Ooh, everyone's mad at you.
Thanks, man.
Are you?
Isky can be sad, or bad, or even rad, but never, ever mad.
I like that. I like that, SKA. Sad, or bad, or even rad, but never mad.
Bad things happen when we get mad.
I mean...
Oh.
I know.
I know.
But I can never be mad at you.
Wholesome. It's something special knowing that Verso created him and Minoko. Right? Two wholesome guys. Great. SKA, the absolute gem of a character. In all things. In anything. Let's see, wait, no. Maelle's got to be somewhere. Over at our spot? Yep. Our spot.
We have to push Papa out of the canvas before he erases everything.
I'm surprised he hasn't already.
He's been weakened by his battle with Maman. That's probably why he hasn't come after us. But it won't stop him for long.
No, he's a little frail right now, but the fact that he's summoned the two things that we saw painted on the table in the room, right? Outside of this world. And they seemed very powerful.
If you and your father keep fighting, you risk breaking the world again. Another fracture, but this time, it might be you trapped inside the monolith.
That's what it was. The fracture was him trapping her. Or was that their fight? Like, trapped beneath the monolith, right? Essentially that it like existed, bam, and he was underneath it, trapped, and then like that whole thing, them fighting, that was the fracture of the world. And she became stuck up there. So then wait, was the barrier around not so much to keep us from getting in, but more to keep her from getting out? The barrier that we broke by defeating the Axons? Because the Axons were created by Renoir. Knowing that they would have enough chroma in them to... Obviously, but the fact that they represent Verso and her is very interesting. Right? But that's... Oh my god. Knowing that they had enough chroma to create a weapon to be able to break the barrier. It definitely that's... Oh my god, that's it, isn't it? The barrier was more to protect, keep her stuck in there than the other way around. Because she was trapped. And he knew that in order to get her out, because that was his mission, was to get her out of the canvas. And he had to break the barrier to do it. Oh my god. What the fuck? And now we go. If you and your father keep fighting, you risk breaking the world again.
What's the alternative?
Maybe you should go home.
Verso.
You're fighting each other, but you're all doing the same thing.
Yep.
No.
Eileen wants her son back. Renoir wants you and Eileen back. You want Gustave back. The cycle we needed to break wasn't the gommage. It's your family's cycle of grief.
Holy shit. Oh my god. That's so true. God, that's so good. That's so good. Wow. You want... She wants her son back. Renoir wants you and Eileen back. You want Gustave back. The cycle that we needed to break wasn't the gommage. It's your family's cycle of grief. God damn it.
Our whole world carries the burden of your family's grief.
This entire world. Damn, Verso shit. Coming in here and spitting facts like that. Oh my god. I like this Verso. He's our Verso. Damn. I don't think we found any other kids. We haven't been out in the world in so long. It has been such a long time. Man. So that's how the fracture happened. Was because of the fight. God damn. Crazy. And we still don't know everything. But can we still? Maelle finds a spot where she can write. Spends time writing the journal. She writes about everything. The painters, Eileen, Renoir. So no matter what happens, the truth will be written somewhere. Yeah. The fact that the painters exist, but then there's the writers, which we know nothing about other than the fact that they're the ones that essentially started the fire. They tricked her in some way? Something? And that's what led to the fire, because Clea implied that her naivety, right? Assume that she probably trusted the writers, and the writers were here to manipulate her, and that led to the fire. That was the idea, that the writers were trying to kill them, right? All of them? Probably. But why? We don't know. She immerses herself in Gustave's journal, poring over every detail. She will forever cherish his memory. The memories of Gustave inspire Maelle. Skill unlocked. Oh god, stop. Gustave's homage. She's sure that when she brings the apprentices back, they will want to read this story. Maelle heads back. Shit. Oh, god damn it. It's everything with Gustave is just... It's the best memories, the best everything. God damn it. But then, I obviously, like, his situation's different, right? Because everyone else that got gommaged, right, she can bring back. She can reverse, she can do it, but then she can also reverse it. Gustave wasn't that, he was killed. So he probably isn't, we're probably not going to be able to do anything about that. Return to Lumiere and defeat Renoir. That straightforward. Okay, let's check up on the others. Yeah.
Nice hair.
I was gonna say, I mean, it's kind of a cool look, not gonna lie. Like, the red hair, great, wonderful. White is definitely a new style.
Oh, yeah. That.
Now I do it because she's got white hair. Renoir was referred to as the white-haired man, and even Verso was like his hair's white, but he dyes it. Whether that's true, really, I guess, or not, we don't know now. He might, but I still think he might. But I do wonder if that's because they talked about it. A result of them being in here for too long. Right? Because essentially, they imply like you're in here for too long, it's going to take a toll on you. Because again, you're not physically here, you're essentially just projecting yourself into the painting. So your body's out there that needs, nourishment and sleep and, to be taken care of so it doesn't die. Right? But you're in here, and the longer you spend in here, the more it takes a toll.
I can't believe there's another world out there. A world I'll never get to see.
True, that's actually also crazy to think.
Sorry. I didn't. My memories. I would have told you if I'd known.
I know.
Don't apologize. You were trapped too. You lived among us. You're one of us. Even if you're also one of them.
It's so weird. I have memories of 2 childhoods. 2 homes. 2 Lumiere.
You're not an orphan anymore. You just found your family. Don't you want to be with them?
I love my family, but they're all gone. In one way or another. And you're my family too. So are Gustav and Emma.
Oh.
And I didn't see it at the time, but all the families who took turns taking care of me.
Maelle.
This is a lot to take in.
Yeah.
Telling me.
But for the first time in a long time, I have hope.
Right? Because it feels stoppable. It's not some kind of crazy force of nature that you're kind of just hoping to overcome. It's quite literally like, that's the source of all this bullshit. And we could stop it. Right? Gives you focus. Gives us a goal. And it's Renoir. We kick him out. Then the only person who knows where the portrait is, where the painting is Clair. She's the only one. Damn. Create the greatest expedition in history. Let's do it. The greatest expedition in history. All flying waters, and we're going everywhere. No way. What? It's like the definition of this game is just what? Everything is what? SGA ability unlocked. No shit. Hell yeah, we can fly. Expedition 33 final objective. Head back to Lumiere and expel Renoir from the canvas. Dude, shit. Hell yeah.
Once we're ready, we can head to Lumiere.
Just like that. Just like that. Holy shit. Yeah! I guess technically...
Great.
Whoa, just like 3 AP on killing an enemy. Dead end. That's... We're gonna have to level up some stuff. Right, because what is it? One of the pictos we got was absolutely crazy. Right? Let's see, what is it? I don't want to replace these for her. But this right here, Painted Power. Damage can exceed 9,999. Because again, a lot of the hits that we've done have all capped out at 9,900, so we don't know how high it really goes. It could go even further. Beyond. It is very tempting to use. Kind of want just to see. I just want to see, just to poke around, see what's going on. Right, dead energy, 3 AP on killing an enemy. I feel like that's a cool one we should do. Right, we'll replace that one. We'll get that going. Oh, it feels so weird. It's kind of nice though too. I'm so happy there's more games to play. Because part of me was really worried that it was over so soon. I was like, we have so many areas to go. I have so much more money to spend. We have so many things to explore. Oh, we got white-haired Maelle now. Oh, we can change it. Real Maelle. The true Maelle. We're gonna keep the expedition uniform because we are a team to the end. He's got Renoir's suit. We didn't get to put this on yet. It looks good. It looks great. Oh my god. And then we do the bun. And he's like fucking clean. You just gotta, you know, wash his face a little bit. Damn. I don't know. I kind of want to. You know, we'll kind of rock. We'll rock the suit for a little bit, just because I think it looks pretty nice. And honestly, now in retrospect, like the fact that we fought Renoir, who was actually trying to do, in a way, like a good thing. He was protecting her. The Renoir we were fighting against the whole time, and part of me said it too. I said it way, like a way back when. It was like something is clearly probably not what we're understanding with him and his motives, right? And then it's like, oh, he's trying to save his family. It's like, okay, what, by condemning everything else? But it turns out that by protecting her, he was keeping his family intact. And by his family, he was literally talking about both maybe like the physical verso here, but it's the it's crazy to think back on that. And how he literally said that. He was protecting his family. We fought him. His entire goal was to protect the Paintress. She... That's why the curator never met this Renoir. Even though they're the same person, he was the creation. He was created by her? Or by who? Who created that Renoir? Because he was he's a lot colder. He was a lot colder. Not great, but he definitely wasn't the curator. But the curator was actually the real Renoir, who was aiming to stop everything. I don't... There's so many... It's so fascinating. Okay. How do we... Oh, okay. Hold on. I want to check over what are these? Was it just like golden sap? What's the spot? Dark Shores. I am very tempted, but not right now. We can come back. We will come back. Let's do a SKA takeoff. Really? That's so funny. Oh my god, we're going up in the air. How high can we go? No way. Stop it. What? That's crazy. That's crazy high. Look at that. That's insane. That's the tree. That's the tree where we started. Or where we were meeting up at. When we landed on the shores. Crazy as hell. Wow. I'm sorry, that's nuts. The amount of detail you can still see all the way up here.
Tight.
Good lord. Crazy. Sorry, this is nuts. Oh, there we have all this, but there's the floating islands. I was wondering, because there was the one over there. Way over there. That was floating. And I even said it too. I was like, how would we get up there? That seems, not reachable right now. Wow. Mind-blowing. Actually mind-blowing. There it is. That's so cool. You never get to really look at it, but it's the overworld map version of it. Yeah, this place got completely wrecked. Wow. Can we land in here?
Flashing through the sky.
We cannot. But I did want to just poke around, because I thought of... I mean, how often do you get to, right? It's so fascinating. Damn. Okay. That's a spectacle indeed. The fact that this entire world painted Verso's canvas. Man. It's beautiful. It's got a vision. Ooh, what is this? What do you got? You guys seem potentially probably out of our league. Right? No way, it's the hand guy. Holy shit, it's the hand guy. It's the hand dude from the beach when we landed. We're not gonna do that yet. Tempting, but there's some of the blue rocks, blue sweet things. I don't even know what we call them. Blue mineral, blue ore, right? That we still gotta break. That we've gotten from like everywhere. Is there any in? Was there any in here? So we poke around. Shit. What's this?
Useful.
Our painted family. What does that mean? I know what it means. We know what it means. I'm just wondering if it's like, is it is reference to? Obviously, I guess it's in reference to the canvas version of everybody, but there's nothing else. I mean, one thing I never actually got to say it out loud, but like these little areas are so cool because they're basically just a nod, right? They're cool little nods to those like old school RPG like pre-rendered backgrounds, right? Where like the 2D backgrounds, and you kind of just like walk in front of it, and it's like a nod to that, which was like a huge thing for. I haven't really played any of them, but I know like that was a huge thing with the old school Final Fantasies, right? The pre-rendered backgrounds and the 3D models moving around on those. Like the closest thing I think was the like Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil. We played it, right? And we played the remake version of that, but the original version of that was that, right? Whereas like the 2D backgrounds, I don't know. I just thought it was really cool that they put a bunch of these in here because it's like a nod back to that kind of those old classic RPG things. I want to fight this guy though. I feel like why not? I don't know if we could have fought him when we left the meadows at the beginning. So this is either going to be really easy or it's going to be proper. I'm sorry, her with the white hair and the outfit, it's like, and the sword, it's so good. Okay, he's hurting a little bit. All right, this might not be that easy. That's good. That's good. I was worried a little bit. Hell yeah. Ah, very cool. I'm so excited. We're back in it.
Let's go faster.
He plays again.
Radiance awaits.
Let us stain them.
What a badass. Here we go.
Feel the burn.
All right, Maelle. Engagement again. 20,000. Jesus. God damn. Sorry, Luna. We'll get you out in like 2 seconds. Just need like two moments. All right. Because here's the thing, we're gonna put all on Maelle right now. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna do revenge. There's so much damage. That's insane. Oh, we hit him so hard he spit her out. This is so cool. This is great. Oh my god.
Let's carve a path.
Over 10,000 per hit.
Radiance awaits.
Absolutely crazy.
A storm is coming.
Oh, it is. It's gonna hurt too. So we're gonna hit him with an immolation that's juiced up, and that's that. Insane. Absolutely crazy damage. Highest damage, 20,000. Abyssaron leveled up. That's cool. It's been a while since we've seen that guy. Oh, nice. Augmented counter went up to 10. So did you. Oh, this is so nice. This is gonna make going everywhere so quick and easy. Oh, this is nice. And now the Twilight Quarry. Where? I know there's probably a bunch of blue rocks everywhere. I'm trying to remember where we saw them all. Because I know there was a bunch on the world. Right? Was there any in here? I feel maybe. I don't know. Now I'm like, oh my god, we have like the entire world we can revisit. Right? Hey. He was just so rude. Worse than the Gestrels. Right, buddy. So true. It makes them kind of like a little more wholesome knowing that this was all they were created out of Verso's mind. His level of like his personality bled into them. This is neat. There might not be any in here. So this might be a bust. A little bit, but it's worth checking. Plus maybe we can go say hi to his roommate. I don't know, maybe he's got something to say. Francois. Don't see anything else. So yeah, we might not have a lot going on here. Oh. Oh, we can pop by. There he is. We'll say hi. Worst thing he can tell us is to leave. You can give back his stinking stone. I don't care. Now scram. Okay, fine. I feel like it's been years. And we're finally back, and that's all we get. As for he's always grumpy. Okay, well, I guess we checked here. Let's go somewhere else. Because there's a lot on the world. I guess we could just kind of fly around the world map, right? Just kind of cruise around there until we find some. 'Cause I remember there were some areas, specifically, that just kind of had them out there in the world. It's probably worth checking. And then, God, just thinking about, like, all the other areas we could go back to. But then all the other areas we might not even have been able to see. That's the other thing. Right? Because now we could fly. Verticality. There's a couple areas that I knew for a fact that I wanted to see if we could reach, but I mean, we never really got the ability to fly. Right? Challenges. It's a challenge. Make your life harder by activating enemy life multiplier. Oh my, stop. How high does it go? That's madness. What? 100? Limit maximum damage to just under 1,000,000. Oh, there's only two options, so we can limit it to 99,999 or that. That's... Wow. Yeah, so the damage can even get that... No, we're not activating that. We're not going to activate that, but... That is... I don't know why I used that first. But that's crazy. So we are quite literally... The fact that our strongest hit was like 20,000, and we can get to the hundreds of thousands of damage is crazy business. Like, oh my god. Like, how do... Can't imagine a strike like that. Okay. So I know I'm pretty confident we did this beach. So far there were only 3, but there might have been... Maybe there's more. Secrets over here. Maybe? No. It's very pretty. When you could really look at the map and, like, appreciate it. No, that's what I'm talking about. Up there. That was one. This was one of the areas. Because I saw this with the entrance so long ago. It was like, how do we get up there? And there was no way. But now there is a way because we can fly. And then what's this? What is this? Is this an area? The Dark Gestural Arena. This is cool. Okay. Let's focus, right? We kind of want to... We got money. I've invested too much into this to not see it to the end. This is probably going to eventually end probably pretty brutally. It says danger, right? So there's a good chance, like, whatever, we pay this thing enough and it, like, summons God. But... Yep, here we go. All this chroma has been rather energizing. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, no. This is one of those... The bowl head things that we fought in the Colosseum, where Seren was. Son of a bitch. It clicked the second I recognized it. Damn it. Benessieur. Thanks to you, I awakened from my slumber. So we've been juicing this dude up with... We've been just giving him power. Did my tales interest you this much? I'm afraid I have no more to share, but you can have this. Ooh, recovery. 10% health on turn start. And it's 2,000 health. That is crazy. That's nuts. That's gonna go to Lune. Maybe. Yeah, that's gonna definitely go to you. That's so sick. See? Oh, it was gonna pay. It was gonna pay off. It was gonna pay off, and it did. She has nearly 5,000 health. That is absurd. That is insane. She is absolutely got the most health. What else can we talk about? Do you want more of my rambling? I apologize. I don't have any more tales to tell. Why were you hiding here? I am different. My presence on this continent was deemed an offense by those who had already claimed these territories. I gave up on my travels. I then found this resting place. You know the rest. Reflection and meditation have brought me to an answer. I shall live on and have my own tale about my own trials and tribulations. I'm not going to attack him. That's rude. I'm sure he'd be an incredible fight. But that's so interesting. So were the Nevron were the Nevrons her creation, or were they weren't his creation? They weren't Verso's. So then who created those Nevrons still? Right? I guess that's still... Maybe it's a mystery to me. But... It's very interesting. Because I don't know. See, this is the guy I was thinking you know, the other, what is it, the other Axon was? Is this big dude? I mean, he might be, right? But it also could be, oh, he could be up there. That seems like, that's really high. Oh my god, it even goes into the clouds. Okay. Jeez. Where? Oh, I wonder if can we fight him yet? Are we strong enough, or am I gonna be too, is that too confident?
Here we go.
Speed flying, there we go. Absolute. Like he says, he is speed. Oh, I got so fast. Oh, we can beat him now. Hidden Gestural. Hold. There he is. Not lost at all. Yes, you are. Get back to camp. Get out of here. Go back to camp, kid. Saw him. Ooh, I see a blue. Oh, hold on.
Great.
Ooh, recover 3% health on a parry. Oh my god, we could have been using that. We could have been using that this whole time. I still got to go back to the monolith to get that other Picto that I left behind because I decided to purchase a weapon. Was there one in the Stonewave Cliffs? I feel like there was. Right? I want to see if I can find one, at least, right now. Okay, that's the way out. Oh, hello. Defensive mode. On receiving damage, consume 1 AP to take 30% less damage if possible. Did I just not see that, or is that new? I feel like I'm very. I feel like I was very thorough. There's no way I missed that, right? It'd be really embarrassing if it did. It was literally right there. Instant PTSD. God damn it. What do we got here? Hello?
Interesting.
Oh god, of course it is. Son of a bitch. Gustav. Because this was literally the cliff. Zesquier was right there in the water. And this happened right here. That's so sad. We beat the hell out of Lampmaster too. It was going so good. It was going so well. I just don't get still why he killed Gustav. Like, I understand to stop us, right? But here's the thing. Why is it that he has not tried to kill anyone else? He's only tried to kill Gustav. He's only tried. Or he did. He succeeded. But you know what I mean? It's like he wasn't... Every other time he showed up, right? Especially with Alicia, right? He could have killed us, but he didn't. He chose not to. It's very strange. Obviously, it's probably because Alicia was telling him, like, no. Right? But at the end of the day, Gustav. That's still a miss. That still kind of feels strange. Like, why him? But nobody else. Right? He did fight us a couple times, which is one thing. But he straight up, like, ambushed, stabbed in the back, literally, Gustav. I don't know. It just feels... I don't know. Maybe I'm hoping there's a reason. That way it doesn't feel so much... Doesn't feel as bad that he just he was killed and nobody else. Ooh, there's something over here. Cool. Oh, nothing. Nothing in there, but...
Perfect.
Ooh. Marked targets deal 30% less damage. It's a level 7. That is a very low level. That was here. Oh, god damn it. These are all Pictos we could have had. 30% less damage. That would have been amazing to have.
Perfect.
Got a recoat. Where's this go? Oh, that's convenient. Okay. God. Wait, I wonder if we can fly now. Can we go like poke around with the dragon? Or the weird sky serpent thing? I call it a dragon, but I don't even know what it actually is. Man. The possibilities have greatly expanded now that we can fly. And now that we know what we're doing. We have a goal, which is to fight. To fight Renoir. That's our big confrontation. So we need to get as strong as we can in the meantime. Damn, dude. Just like that. That's crazy. She is so strong. It does help with that. It does help taking that limiter off though too. I mean, we did 4,500 damage. That limiter or not, we still did that. That was great.
Interesting.
Healington. Healingtons also give 1 AP. Some of these have to be new, right? Like, I'm not that... I feel crazy. Because we did come through here. I'm second guessing everything now. What do I know? What don't I know? Everything I thought I knew. Everything about this game I'm now questioning. Anything. Was anything real? The friends we made along the way, that was the real journey. Let's go this way. Well, I don't know, maybe there was one, but I'm not seeing it. It's probably gonna be something that I'm gonna have to like fly around and just do like maybe in between episodes just to like find out where they are, not break them. Right, but just kind of get an idea of location. Ooh, that seems like something we want to look at. That is a blue, shiny mansion on a sky island surrounded by what looks like a pink whale. Fascinating. We're going to pick this up in the next episode. We're going to go around more and more exploring. I don't want to make this... I've already had you guys sit through enough, like, super long episodes in a row. So... Now that everything's kind of come back together, we're a little bit more in control now. And we have a focus and a goal again. Just taking out Renoir. We're going to go around, we're going to adventure, we're going to buy things, we're going to spend money, we're going to level up, we're going to fight everything we can. And we're going to explore that over there too. We got so much to look for. So, thank you again so much for watching. Seriously, it's been a hell of a time, and I'm so glad there's actually more of this game. Because part of me was really actually sad that it was kind of over, because I'm already excited to play this again, and it's not even done. This game is so genuinely, mind-blowingly good. I think about it constantly. I mean, like I'm sure you guys do too, like the way you guys talk about it. It's just nuts. It's so fucking good. God. And I mean, there's so much still to do. Like, we're not nearly, as far as like 100%ing this game. Like, I don't know if we're gonna do it in the series, but I would want to, in general. But the fact that the damage goes as high as it does, I mean, the levels that we're at, right? Like, what are we, like, almost level 50s? Yeah, I do wonder if we go up to 100, or maybe close. But either way, fascinating. So, again, I'll stop rambling. Thanks again for watching, seriously. Really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think about everything so far in the comments. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.